Hey guys, so this is my 2022 Kawasaki Brute Force 750. I've had it probably 3 months now, and I just wanted to show it to you guys and maybe give you somewhat of a little review on how it's been so far and things I like, things I don't like. So here we go. First off, these are the stock tires, and they're pretty terrible. They'll just spin all day. They don't get much traction. Yep, you can see the Newfoundland plate. Yeah, and I think it says here it's I don't know if that says that's a 2022 or not, but that's what it is. It says on this side, sorry. Yeah, 2022. So, like I say, the tires are not much good stock, so that's going to be something that gets upgraded pretty quick. The rims, as you can see, I've got them dinged up pretty bad already. So if there's anything they can do to fix that or not, but it's yeah. What else? So they got a couple storage compartments in here. I just got my paperwork and stuff, but it's actually sealed up on the bottom here, and this one, so might actually be somewhat watertight. I mean, I put my cell phone in there. It seems okay. It seals back up. You got this one on the front as well. I don't really put anything in them usually. Maybe a bottle of water or whatnot. It's got EPS, which seems to work good on a big quad like this. It you'll notice a difference from riding. If you had an older quad without EPS, you will notice you will not be as tired after riding all day, or just a few hours. Like, can really wear on you if you don't have the EPS. It's a big help, and I'm glad I paid for it, but it's pretty overpriced if you ask me. There's my this is a 4,000 pound Champion brand winch. It doesn't come with the winch. I mean, that's another thing. Mainly, my biggest complaints about this ATV are for what you pay, which I have the paperwork to prove it for this one. It was like almost 12,600 base, then all the fees, taxes, like the PDI, all that nonsense. Freight is $1,000 alone. I think it was 1,000 or 1,200. Then you got on top of that, you have like if you want extra warranty, it comes with 1 year, 12 month warranty, and you can opt to get, I think it's like 3 years. 3 years, I think, maybe. But anyway, I got 4 additional years to bring it to 5, and that was like $2,500 extra. So that puts it at over 15 before any of the other fees, and then like your cost of borrowing, everything else. This quad right here, as you can see, no accessories on it besides a winch that I installed. $23,000 Canadian. Right? Take a second to think about that. Pretty steep for an ATV. This is as much as a probably like a Toyota Corolla. Absurd, but you got to pay to play, I guess, right? So, what else can I tell you about it? Oh, there's the little solenoid, I think it's called, for the winch. I had to put it back here. This is the only really, and I don't really like this spot, but this is where I could fit it. I mean, under the seat here, you'll see. Let me get it up. Where is that? Oh, over here. So, under the seat. It might look like to you guys that there's space, but that solenoid is bigger than you think, and it wouldn't fit in there. So I had to put it back there. I might try to move it somewhere else later, but we will see how it holds up anyway. See, it's pretty clean. Obviously, it's brand new, so it's pretty clean there. Here's your air filter. I clean it a lot and re-oil it and stuff. Pretty easy. Just one screw down. I don't know if you can see, there's a screw down in there. Just to get it out. One screw. Pretty simple. What else? Yeah, this is your breather tube. It's up pretty high, so I mean you can go through deep water, I think, and not have much of a problem. I mean, you know, I try not to abuse it and go through too deep water, you know, like it's a pretty expensive ATV, but I do like to have fun as well. What else? I'll show you here. It's got 735 kilometers on it now. And yeah, there's your gas gauge. That will be on empty a lot. It's not the most fuel efficient bike if you like to get on the throttle. It's a 750, so you know it likes its fuel. Suspension is okay. I mean, I would have hoped for something maybe more adjustable. For again, like for what you pay, it's a Kawasaki. I guess that's what you're paying for. So, like the skid plates. Let's see if I can see them here. The skid plates are pretty chintzy. I mean, all this can be upgraded. I mean, but it's just money. I mean, it's like $800 Canadian for a really good. What do you call it? It's like the really thick polymer something or other. Skid plates. I think the plastic's better because, you know, it just could slide easier and stuff. So again, yeah, it's got 735 kilometers on it now. What else we got here? 43.3 running hours. So let's start it up for you guys. Pop the seat back on maybe. Let's see. Oh, neutral. That's probably my favorite thing, is it sounds so nice, and that's stock, just a stock muffler. I mean, it really sounds great. So you can imagine if you put some type of like big gun exhaust or something like that, holy, it would sound amazing. But it like, obviously, like I say, it sounds great, and it's very, very fast for what it is. A utility quad, it has so much get up and go. It's like I say, it's very fast. It can top out, I think I had it up to, I think that's like 73 miles an hour or 117 kilometers an hour. And like, honestly, it feels like it has more, but I think that's where it's kind of governed out. I mean, it's very quick, and like the low to mid range is super explosive. Like you get to 100 very fast. The last little bit you'll climb, but like 0 to 100 very, very quick. Like it feels like you're in a sports car, you know, for a big 700-pound ATV. Probably, I think it's 700 pounds dry, so it's over that. And you know, you put yourself on it, and a passenger doesn't seem to slow down any. I can tell you that. Four-wheel drive on it is really good. I really like the diff lock on the front, where you can it's just manual. You just put it in yourself, and supposedly you can apply how much you like. I mean, you know, I think more people just tend to pull it in when you're stuck because you want to get out of where you are. What else can I tell you guys? Like oil changes and stuff, super easy to do your maintenance. Everything is, excuse me, very easy to access, like right there in front of you. What else? Oh, like it's a wide bike. I mean, most of them are nowadays, but I mean, it's like, I think 46.5 inches wide. So I had to actually modify my shed where I keep this one. I had to like cut the front out of the shed, reframe everything, widen the doors just to get it in there, because it's such a wide bike. I mean, it's beefy, but well worth it. I mean, like it's hard to get over that initial price. I mean, it's so much money, but you know, if this is what you like doing, I guess this is how much you have to pay. So with the current way everything is, the inflation and whatnot, and you can see these tires. I mean, this bike's a couple months old. Yellow lines are on them, and they're wearing out like very, very, very fast. This bike is hardly ever on the road, other than the cross. You know, from one end of the trail to the other. I mean, I don't spin the tires on the pavement or anything. You know, like it's. But they're wearing out so fast. It's pretty sad. You see the bike has 700 kilometers. So, come on, Kawasaki. Let's get some better tires in the future, right? It's got a big fuel tank. It's like, I think almost 20 liters. Like I think it's actually about 19. So it holds quite a bit of fuel. But like I said, you'll go through it pretty fast. Few rods, I mean, of any length of time, that's gone. So, you know, but you will have a smile on your face the whole time. You know, also, like, you got your little tail light on the back. Nothing fancy. You got your headlights on the front. They're okay at best. I mean, it's not. That's another thing where Kawasaki's just lacking, right? Like, this bike has not been changed in like 10 years or more, you know, longer. I think, yeah, it's a long time. It's a very long time. So, in saying that, like, you know, I still love the bike. It's overpriced and it's outdated a little, but it makes up for in other ways. Like I say, it's a peppy bike. If you want something that got to get up and go, and it can, like, you can wheelie this thing all day long, no problem, for a big utility quad. So you can still have fun on it, you know, and I'm sure if you want to use it for a workhorse, you very well could. I have no intention of ever using it for that, but yeah, you definitely could. What else was I going to tell you guys? Let me think. Oh, it's got instead of all that new plastic stuff, it's actually got steel racks, which seems pretty good, you know. I like those better than the plastic. And you got this little pouch here as well. I don't know, maybe you could jam a few things in there. Seems okay. What else? Oh, like that's what I wanted to mention. The engine braking too. You'll never, ever, ever. Well, you shouldn't anyway. Have to touch the brakes on this thing. The engine braking is very good, and it has a wet brake in the rear, so it's built in to like where the differential is, I believe, and you actually never have to service it, as far as I'm told. Front brakes are, you know, disc brakes on each side on the front. Seem very good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can show you the headlights. Like I say, it's starting to get a little bit dark, so let's see. I mean, you know, they're okay at the very best, you know. But it's it's been good to me so far. Let's hope it holds up for the price that I had to pay for it. You know, we will see. But I have some other bikes and stuff as well. I mean, I have some dirt bikes and another quad, and my son has a couple himself too. And if you'd like to see them, I could show them to you and tell you a little, you know, my thoughts on them. So, yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. If you like it, you can hit a subscribe. Maybe I'll try to post some more videos. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.